ना दिखता है वीडियो।
Welcome to Codocrux. I am Gandharva,
And I am Bhavesh.
and today we will be looking at one of the very viral and interesting problem called as the 3n plus 1 problem, like a game you may call it. So in this, you'll have to choose a number, and if your number you have chosen is even, divide it by 2. Otherwise, if the number is odd, multiply the number with 3 and add 1 to it, and go on with this series as long as you get the results. So this is what this is all about. So now we'll see a quick visualization about it to demonstrate it more in a good way.
So this game actually gives us a sequence, and thereafter we will see such one sequence for an example. Now suppose we have a number 3. Now 3 is an odd number, right? So as you have heard, we have to multiply 3 and add 1 to it. So the number we will get is 10. 10 is an even number, so we will divide it by 2. We will get 5. 5 is again an odd number, so we will multiply it with 3 and add 1 to it. Now we will get 16. Okay. Now 16 is an even number. Divided by 2, we get 8. 8 is even. Divided by 2, we get 4. Likewise, we get 2. Now when we divide 2 by 2, we get 1. So now if we continue what we were doing, 1 is an odd number, and we will multiply 1 with 3 and add 1 to it, we will get the number 4. Now again we will divide 4 with 2. So we will get 2. And when we divide 2 with 1, we again get 1. So whenever 4 occurs, this loop always occurs at the end of this sequence, that when 4 to 1 comes, the list ends. So this sequence is considered as ending on 1. This is a very viral mathematic problem, and we will come to know how we can analyze this using coding. You can find beautiful insights about it, which you can even use in your mathematics studies, and we will see the code of it now.
Yeah, we'll open our PyCharm windows and show you the code as well. So let's open the PyCharm window and demonstrate the actual coding of it using Python. So now we would be looking the coding aspect of the problem, which was animated earlier. So let us take a variable called number, so that would be giving us for which number we'll be checking. Enter a number, random text. Yeah. Now we would also be declaring a variable called as count, and we would be initializing it 0. So what is the significance of this variable count? Okay, so count would actually count the number of steps taken from our original number to take us back to 1. That was the last number of this loop. Because after 1 we know it goes to 2, it goes to 4 to 1. So that loops continues. So we will be ignoring that part because we don't want it to loop. We just want to end it at 1. So though that number of steps we would be counting by the variable count, which is
Yeah.
initially declared to be 0. Yes.
Now the point of everything is that we want to find a sequence which ends with 1. So we will put the end to this while loop until and unless it's not 1, we will keep running this while loop.
The while loop will keep on iterating itself. So we would be checking when number is even. So as we know, when number is even, we want to divide the number by 2.
And if the number is odd, which is definitely going to be the other case, we will take the number, multiply it with 3 and add 1 to it. Now we will take a look at each iteration. What is the value of number? What does it change? When, for example, in our example, 3 became 10 and 5, and you don't have to memorize it, we will show you. And we will also see the value of count, how many step sizes does count takes.
Yeah, and we would increase count by 1 below the number print number.
Yeah, for every
Otherwise,
iteration.
the loop will terminate in the first case itself.
Not really. It would just not record the count, yeah?
Yeah. Or it would give 0 as the answer. Print count. Count would be 0.
This became an internal discussion, but yeah, you get the idea, guys. Let me
Number of
first
steps.
write it well
Yeah.
here. Number of steps. And
That is nothing but the count variable.
yeah, we
And
don't need to print anything else.
yes,
Let's
so
see.
that was it by the code. Now let us see the output of the code.
Let's see it for our own example, which we have studied earlier. Let's put it 3. Now for 3, as I said, even while the code, the number comes out to be 10, while 3 into 3, 9 plus 1 comes out 10, divided by 2, 5. And likewise, this numbers comes out. At the end, this 4 to 1 loop will be always constant in all the sequences which you will see. And the number of steps 3 took to come to 1 was 7. Now we will see something interesting.
Yeah, so now we would be playing around the game by bit, and we would show you when the number is 27. So you would be amazed by seeing that there are 111 sequences. But more amazing part in this is it not just has 111 steps, but it also reaches a peak value that is 9,232. Wow. A small number 27, it reached up to 9,232, and again it terminated back and reached the value 1. You can see the fluctuation in this game or in this theory, that is 3n plus 1 game. So this is quite an interesting game, and it has always puzzled mathematicians or every geek person out there who has a keen interest in this stuff. It has puzzled it. He got puzzled because of this game or this series many a times.
Yes, the main keys here is in mathematics, whenever you get a puzzle, you are looking for patterns. You are looking for patterns, how a sequence became 111 times and just another sequence, for example, 26, the number earlier than 27 just comes out to be 10. Then how this happens actually in reality, this is actually to be found out with mathematicians and they are just not finding out a way. So maybe this code can help you find some secrets in mathematics, or you can just fidget around a bit and enjoy the code and learn something new.
Yeah, because this is very unique kind of programming we have done, because this number could actually show you any number of steps that are employed when you enter a specific number. So that was all about from Codocrux in this video. Hope you liked it. This was all out for the mathematicians out there who would love to watch our videos more. Please leave a comment if you really liked it, and hit the thumbs up icon if you feel that video was very good. Do subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. Stay connected. Thank you. Thanks a lot.